Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to do the group prediction for Twice to figure out how their 2024 is going to be like. We're going to check out 3 different things in this reading, which will be just an energy check, the group and individual predictions for their career this year, and then any healing messages or any advice that has to go through for this year as well. So let's start with the first question and figure out what's the energy or the vibe that Twice has right now. So the first card that came out is the King of Swords, and then the other 2 cards that came out were the Five of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So I thought it was very funny. The first card that came facing upright. Okay, the first card that came facing up was the Five of Wands. So it feels like right now the group is having quite some conflicts and some arguments and confrontations. I don't really know what they could be arguing about, but there seems to be some sort of like competition, or maybe some sort of clashing energies or clashing ideas or ideals. Like, I don't know what the group could be. Okay, I have an idea of what they could be arguing about. Since the Five of Wands came together with the Knight of Wands, it feels like many of them are like having a disagreement of how they're going to approach something in their life. Like, they want to take action, they want to get something done, but everyone has a different idea, maybe even different timing of how they want to accomplish a certain goal. There is like an adventure that they want to take on for this 2024, it seems, and like many of them are having either scheduling issues, or everyone is having a conflict of interest because some people want to do one thing, other people want to do another thing. So this argument is not necessarily like they're fighting each other. It's more like there's just disagreements going on right now, because some people are like, these things are more important than these other things, and other people disagree with that. And as I mentioned, conflict of interest. Some people want to do some things and other people want to do other things. So I do feel that many of them are kind of like just having a lot of discussions potentially of what they want to do this upcoming year, and that could be the reason why they're having quite a lot of disagreements, because you have some people that do know what they want to do, and then other people that are just kind of going with the vibe and are like, we'll see what happens. And all of those things are kind of bringing quite a lot of conflict within the group. Nothing, of course, that will break the group apart, but more as in like, is going to make scheduling things quite challenging and difficult. Now, the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy, and this talks about adventures, being optimistic, taking action. One of the things that I'm getting is like, there might be some bets that have been placed. Like, maybe someone was like, oh, I want to accomplish these things in my life, and somebody was like, I bet you won't, or I bet you will, or like whatever. Like, there seems like they're challenging each other as well. So there seems to be like some friendly competition going on. I don't really know on what necessarily, but I do feel that this could be regarded to their career, since that's what I'm focusing on mainly. Now, I was saying that because Sagittarius is a sign that is not shy or does not back down from a bet. If someone challenges them to do something, it just fires them up, and it just makes them want to take on that challenge even more. Which, I mean, that's a very normal thing for fire signs, actually. Now, another thing that we have here is the King of Swords. Many of them have a very clear idea of what they want to do or what they want to accomplish this 2024. I just feel that all of the discussions that they're having may come off as disagreements, but I do feel that it is not full-blown out fights, because many of them do know what they want and have a very clear idea of how they want to approach it, or have a very clear idea of how much value it holds to them. Now, I'm saying that because some things will have to be prioritized over others, so knowing what they want and what they really want and what they can compromise with is something that will be very beneficial when negotiating what will be the plans for each one of them as a group and as individuals for this year of 2024. I do feel that some of the arguments as well is for people that want to kind of take risks on something that they've never done, because it will be of those things that, even though there's nothing wrong with going out of the comfort zone, since there's no data on how well something could do, taking those risks may be something that, for example, the company may want to hold on. So let's say someone wants to do a solo project and it's something that the company is like, oh, we don't know how well it's going to work out, so how about we do these other things to balance out the unexpected outcome that this project could have. That's something that kind of just came up to my mind. okay, now when we talk about signs, we have Libra and Sagittarius energy. So this tells me that the energy that the group has is one where many of them are quite harmonious and in balance, and many of them are seem pretty steady with at least what they want to do, and the way that they want to communicate it is in a very eloquent way. So what I mean by that is that everyone's getting their thought across. And with this Sagittarius energy, I do feel that many of them are staying pretty optimistic about their goals and what approach they want to have for this year. And many of them, again, they're having a lot of intellectual debates. And what I mean intellectual in this way is that many of them are stating, this is what I want and this is my approach to it. We have done all of these things, so it's like they're just doing business negotiations, probably with each other, or it could even be with a company. Like, okay, everyone, let's get together and let's schedule this upcoming year to make sure that everyone does what they want to do, but also that we can accomplish something as a group. One last thing that I want to say though about Twice is that to me, this Five of Wands, specifically from this deck, has always felt like people, instead of fighting and arguing, it was more along the lines of them just like play fighting and just having a good time. So I do feel that a lot of the arguments that they may have had, even if they're actually clashing, like energy wise, and their opinions are like completely opposite, it's still not full blown out fights. So at least that's good to hear. Now let's go on to the second question, and the first part of this question will just be to figure out the general group predictions for Twice this 2024. I don't know why 3 cards was the way to go, but it is. So the first card is a new moon with a new start is coming. Well, of course, because it's a new year. The other card that came out was New Moon in Sagittarius with luck is on your side. And the last card that we have right here is New Moon in Cancer with you and your loved ones are safe. So all of these new moons are highlighting big time that for 2024, Twice wants to do something completely different, something completely new, or they're kind of resetting their image, or they want to show a new side of themselves. Like whatever it is, it's something completely new that they want to bring to the group or to their fans. They want to bring something new, something different. I think that's always the goal for groups. Like every comeback, they're always like, let's try to bring something new to the table. So with Twice, it seems like it's going to be a very big deal this year to do something different. Now, with luck is on your side, the prediction here is that whatever it is that they're going to do, whatever new thing or endeavor they're going to take out this year, is going to be one where they will be it's going to be very beneficial for them, for their growth, for their knowledge, for their career. Like there's a lot of benefits that they can get from this. Sagittarius, again, as we talked earlier with the Knight of Wands, is a sign that is not afraid of taking challenges, is not afraid of taking on a bet. Is one that is quite adventurous and quite a risk taker. So it's kind of like big risks and big gains. So I do feel that for Twice, that's one of the things that they're doing this 2024. They're going to take a very big risk that will bring them a lot of benefits. Now, this risk is not a reckless one. It isn't. It's a calculated risk that they're going to take. So it's going to be one where they went like, we've done all these other things before, so if we combine all these pieces and do this new concept or this new project or this new idea, I'm pretty sure people are going to be very open and welcoming to it. So it seems like the company is working with Twice to make sure that they do this new thing in the smartest way possible. So taking a risk that they can at least say that in paper it looked good. But I do feel that in practice it's going to do even better. Now the other card that we have right here is a new moon in Cancer with you and your loved ones are safe. So this kind of tells me that, first of all, let's take it at face value. The people that they care about are going to be safe. They're going to stay healthy and they're going to be protected. Now, the other thing that I was getting though with this Cancer card is that they're going to go out of their comfort zone. They're going to do something. They're going to go into a change that some of them may not be too welcoming of or too enthusiastic about. But again, they're going to reap a lot of good rewards and good benefits from this. So it will be definitely something that they will not regret. Not even 1 second. So with you and your loved ones are safe, it's kind of like the universe wants to reassure Twice that it doesn't matter what they do or what risk they're going to take. All they need to know is that it's going to be alright. It's going to work out. It's going to be fine. let's go on to the second part of this second question, which is the individual predictions for each one of them. So let's go in order. So first, let's go with Nayeon. So what's in store for Nayeon's career this 2024? The card that came out was Memory, with remembrance, commemoration, and reunion. I hope I said that right. But for Nayeon this 2024, seems like she's going to do something that she had forgotten that she wanted to do, or she's going to dust off the closet or her old memories, and she's going to bring back something that she had forgotten she had been working on for a while. So something that she has had for a very long time, may it be a dream or may it be a project or idea that she kind of put to the side for some time, she's going to bring that back. If Nayeon has a comeback this year, she may have a concept that is quite old school. I don't know if retro might be the way to go, but I think it could be a bit more personal to her though. So she may put a huge emphasis this year to remember that past and kind of bring it back into the surface of her career. Like, her work will reflect a lot of the things that she had done earlier in her career. Or maybe this year, Nayeon is going to go through memory lane in such a way that it will really stand out to her this year, or will definitely benefit her in doing something different for her career. Now, for Jonghyun, what's in store for her career this 2024? Two cards came out. We have Eternal Love and Hesitation. Eternity, consistency, soulmate, decision, confusion, and worry. So it seems like this 2024, Jonghyun will be presented with a opportunity or a project, or multiple ones actually, where she will be a bit hesitant to outright say I want this or I don't want this, because she's weighing her options. Will this be good? Will this be bad? But with this Eternal Love, there is this sense of like, it doesn't matter what she chooses or what she does, people will have her back and will support her and will be there to cheer her on regardless of what decision she makes or she ends up taking. So whatever project she does, if she's taking a risk, people will be there to support her. If she wants to continue doing more of the same, people will continue to be there and support her. So this year, the biggest thing, I guess, or like in her career, what we're going to see is that it doesn't matter what Jonghyun does, she will be supported and loved by the public and by her fans. So she will feel that love for sure this year, and she will understand that loyalty that the fans have for her in a way. Next, we have Momo. So what's in store for Momo's career this 2024? So cards just jumped out, but I'll take this one. We have Promise. And then I kind of want to take whatever's on the bottom here. Vow. So both of them mean very similar things. So this year, Momo is going to... She has promised herself this 2024 that she's going to do something in her career and she's going to go through with it. The universe has her back, will support her fully for her to accomplish this goal, and she will be able to succeed in it. I don't know what the promise is. I do not know what she has been like, what her goal was or will be or is for 2024. But whatever it is, like if she announces it in any way, shape, or form to the public, like, oh, I want to do this year, or I wish this happens this year, it's going to happen. Like, it's something that she will be working towards, a contract that she may have to sign, but it will definitely be one to her benefit. And it will be one that will take a lot of her time, effort, and energy, like her commitment, but it will definitely be worth it because it's something that she wants, and it will go through. It will go through. It will succeed. Now, what's in store for Sana's career this 2024? So we have Strategy and The Blind. Now this is funny. So with the Strategy, we have planning, prediction, and mind reading. And with The Blind, we have awkward, unknown, and vision problems. So for Sana this year, her career, it will be one that whatever plan she has, she will be able to go through with it, even if she doesn't know how she got there. So let me put it this way. Like, if Sana makes a list of goals that she wants to accomplish this year, she will accomplish them, even if she has no idea how she's gonna make them happen. Like, she's gonna write, like, let's say she writes like 5 things on her list of things that she wants to accomplish this 2024. She will accomplish each one of them, but when she reflects at the end of the year and goes like, okay, so did I accomplish these goals or did I not? When she looks back, she's gonna be like, how did I even accomplish them? How did that even happen? Because this blind card is making me think that even if she's planning her schedule or planning her, like, the best way to accomplish her goals, she will not be able to see what destiny has in store for her. So I do feel like she will accomplish her goals and she will definitely succeed in what she wants to do, but it's going to be so unexpected how she accomplishes those goals that she might be a bit taken aback, like, oh, how did that even happen? Like, she will be surprised in the magic of the universe and destiny and life. She will be surprised, basically. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting these 2 cards. Like, even if she has plans for this year, she's going to be very surprised with how she was able to accomplish those goals. Like, it's gonna be quite an unexpected way. Now let's go on to Jihyo and see what's in store for Jihyo's career this 2024. We have Aid. So this 2024 for Jihyo, it seems like she's going to go through a period where she will need a lot of help and support from people. She may go through a very stressful time this year in her career. Like, maybe she feels very overwhelmed, or there's so many responsibilities that can be quite taxing on her body, on her mind. And it could be quite too much to handle on her own. So she's going to notice this 2024 that in her career, there's a lot of people that love her and support her, and she's going to start noticing that her support system is very strong and very reliable. She's going to notice the people that care about her, that look out for her, and the people that have her back. So this 2024, she's going to be reassured, or she will have confirmation of who has her back and who will be there for her when she's going through something very tough in her life. And in this case, it will be her career, something that could be quite overwhelming. She will notice that there's nothing wrong with, like, taking a break, or there's nothing wrong with expressing her problems to other people. Like, there's nothing wrong with venting and ranting to others and expressing her distress to others. Like, there's people that have her back and will lend her a hand in any way, shape, or form that they can. So she will realize that there's kind people out there in the world. Now on to the next person. So what's in store for Mina's career this 2024? So we have conflict and evidence. Conflict, difference, disputation, quarrel. And with evidence, we have the detection, investigation, and proof. So it seems like in 2024, Mina's career will have some sort of problem or some sort of conflict. Either there is like a disagreement, or she will be put on the spotlight somehow. Like, because with the evidence card, I'm getting that her image, her reputation, or something will be put into question. And then when the evidence rises through, the truth will come out. So I don't know if this will take a hit to her reputation, or if this will just be some sort of scandal. Now, this scandal, I don't know to what magnitude it's going to be. And what I mean by that is, like, I don't know if it will reach a point that the general public will hear about it, or if this will just be like fights between fandoms. So, if I am correct, they're having fights between they're having fights not within the fandom, but between fandoms. And I do feel that this could be something that is going to kind of continue coming up in 2024. I do feel that Mina stans will have to prepare, because there will be a lot of arguments and a lot of fights that will require you guys to, like, get together and protect your girl. Because I don't feel like there's going to be, like, this very big scandal with Mina, as much as I do feel there's going to be a lot of fandom wars or arguments Because again, with the conflict in evidence, I do feel that there's this sense of like trying to clear her name or trying to show her worth or her value, defend her, something along those lines. It's like there will be some conflict and evidence and proof will have to be put or sent to kind of show this is who she is, this is the truth. That's why I don't know to what magnitude something like this will have to reach or will reach, but it seems like it's. And I mean, this to me though doesn't really like. I don't see how this connects to her career, as it seems like it's a bit more around her. So to explain this is like usually when I see other stuff, it's like what will the individual do for their career? But for Mina, it seems like what situation will be going on around her. Because I don't see how this, unless the conflict that I see, unless the conflict that I'm talking about reaches a very big magnitude, I don't see how this is super connected to Mina. But whatever it is, it's something that had to be said. So, fans, Mina fans, prepare. We have Alleviation and Alliance. So for Dahyun's career, she's going to be a lot more in tune and connected to herself, to her mind, her body, her soul. Like she will be in alignment. She may find a very loyal companion because of this pet. I'm seeing that she will find someone that she can rely on, someone that she can feel supported by. This 2024, she might be really connected to her faith, so like that she can bring peace and relaxation and so she can bring peace into her mind. This alliance of sorts could be something where she feels super connected to a divine power in herself in life, and she could be connecting to this type of energy so that she can feel centered and stable, bringing harmony and balance in her life. And this could be something that will definitely benefit her in her career because this will allow her to concentrate even better in her job. This is very straightforward. Her career is going to do very well because she's doing well for herself. Now on to the next person. What's in store for Chaeyoung's career this 2024? So we have Death, Endless, Harm, and Inevitable. So this year it seems like she's gonna go through something very challenging. So this 2024, Chaeyoung's career will go through a big transformation. Something that has to happen, something that's it's inevitable. And the reason why this change is happening is because she herself is changing. And when I mean changing, isn't necessarily her personality or who she is as a person, as much as like her approach or her view on something will change, and that will require her to shift something with like either the way that she speaks or the way that she does things. Because her mind, like let's say she had a limiting belief, she gets rid of it. Now she's changing her lifestyle to fit this new version of herself. So this transformation, this like rebirth that Chaeyoung will be having this 2024 will have an effect in her career because she's going to seem like a different person. She's going to change because she kind of had to change. Now this could be something within herself, like again a limiting belief that she is leaving behind, or her environment will kind of force her to change the way that she expresses herself or the way that she comes off to people. So this Death card just kind of shows that she's going to have a transformation this 2024. It seems like it's going to be quite surprising for fans, but also the people that really do know her will just be like, it makes sense that she's taking this new approach to life. Because I feel that it's not something this change is not super drastic. It's just going to be noticeable though. But last but not least, let's go to Chui's career. So what's in store for Chui's career this 2024? We have family, bond, home, and background. So this 2024, Chui is going to be surrounded by people that love her, that care for her, and want the best for her. This could be her family or her close circles. And all of these people will always be there to support her and show that they will have her back whenever she needs it, whenever she desires it. And this kind of shows. Oh, you know what I'm getting? I forgot, like, what series. I think it was a Netflix series. I just don't know, or like movie. I just don't know which one. That was like, a friend will help you even if you don't ask for it. Something like that. If you know which one it is, please let me know. Because I have no clue which one it could be. But that quote, the fact that it kind of came to me, shows that for Chewie this 2024, she's going to even notice that people will be there to help her even when she didn't even realize she needed help. So maybe she's stressed or she's overwhelmed and she's like, okay, I'm gonna do this on my own. And the people that love her know her so well that they're gonna be like, oh, she's struggling right now, let's lend her a hand, let's be there for her. And she's gonna be like, wow, I didn't even notice I was that stressed. You know, that kind of feeling. So this 2024, Chewie's gonna be feeling super supported, super cared for, loved, and she's going to feel very cuddled and taken care of. So this year is going to be a good one for her. Like, her surrounding circles are going to be full of so much love and support that it will definitely help her be at her 100% in her career. So to end off this reading, let's take out any advice or healing messages that for Twice for this 2024. So the card that was going to come out was a supermoon with emotions are running high. So I do feel that many of them are very excited for this year, and the advice is to follow their heart, go with the flow, do the things that inspire them, that motivate them, and that drive them to move forward in life. Because there's very big things out there for them. So any advice or healing messages for Twice? The other card that we have right here is a void of course moon with nothing will come of the situation. And I want one more card to end of this reading. And the last card that we have is a new moon in Taurus with prosperity lies ahead. So if you combine these three cards, it kind of seems like the message here is like the best way that they can succeed this year is if they continue doing what their heart is kind of calling them out to do, what they intuitively feel called out to do. Because the emotions are running high makes me think that their best compass right now will be their heart to do the things that make them happy. That's like the best thing. I know that there's some things that, how should I put it, even if they follow the things that make them happy, there will be responsibilities that maybe they're not too keen or too enthusiastic about doing, but that will not be an issue. It's like, as long as they're doing what they love, it will make it easier to understand or to like motivate themselves when they're going through a challenging like moment in their life or period in their life. So it's kind of like, oh, there's a certain goal that they want to accomplish, but then the process to, or the journey to get there might be a bit challenging or overwhelming. But what can be like a saving grace of sorts is knowing that what they're doing now will help them achieve their goal. That's the best way I can describe that. And now I'm saying that because we have the nothing will come of the situation with the void of course moon. So that makes me think that there will be times where the group will encounter all of these challenges that could be a bit stressful and overwhelming. Like one of the ones that they're encountering right now is, it seems to be like scheduling issues and like which goals they will prioritize in 2024. And this card, this void of course moon card, is kind of just saying that there will be times where it may feel hopeless or where they may feel a bit overwhelmed, and they're going to encounter that even if they're working on something that they love and that they care about. So instead of setting themselves up to do a goal that they are not happy with and the journey will still be stressful, they might as well work towards a goal that they do care about and they do want to accomplish, because the process will still be quite overwhelming. So that's kind of like the whole idea of like follow your heart and do what makes you happy, because it doesn't matter what you try to accomplish, it's not going to be easy. It will just be easier to digest some of these challenges if it's something you want. That's it. Now the other card that we have right here is a new moon in Taurus with prosperity lies ahead. Now the reason why it will be to their benefit to do what they love, what they care about, and what they're interested in, and follow their heart compass, is because this new moon in Taurus is kind of like promising to them that whatever it is that they do, they will accomplish it and they will benefit from it. I do want to point out though that they have another new moon card. They had a new moon in Sagittarius and Cancer and now in Taurus. So this kind of shows that whatever project they start this 2024, it will succeed. It will be beneficial to them because it has prosperity lies ahead, luck is on your side, and you and your loved ones are safe. Those are the cards that kind of came up earlier as well. So the best advice that the group has is to just do what they love, do what they care about, and what they're interested in, because even if the journey is difficult, it will be very beneficial for them because they will be able to achieve those goals. So whatever they start this year, it will end up in very good result for Twice this year. So yeah, I hope you guys like this message. I think if there's anything else that I have to say is that slow and steady wins the race, because Taurus is a sign that is very hardworking, and it's kind of like slow and steady when they're approaching their goal. It's like they're very persistent, very stubborn with the approach, and very laser focused with their goals. So it's like a very hardworking sign that is like, I will work on this until I get it done or until I actually accomplish this goal. So I do feel that that's kind of like the best advice that the girls have is like, do not give up on your goals, do what you love, and it will be very beneficial for them. But it seems like at the moment the girls are just kind of focusing on, the group is focusing on just creating plans and goals and set themselves whatever projects they want to work on for this year, which ones they're going to prioritize and which ones they're going to leave in like maybe we will see what happens type of vibe. And yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys like this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am very happy that Twice got a pretty positive reading. So I hope this 2024 is their year. I hope it's one that is filled with happiness and good things for them. And I also hope this is a good year for you guys too, for all of you guys that are watching this video. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that is, however that is. Love and healing from my part to you, and thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.